Leo, thank you so much for tuning in. Happy New Year. Welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. I'm Caro. Today here we are ready to do your fortune reading for the New Year 2024. I have literally the fortune reading cards with me, and you can watch these reading series for your sun, moon, risings, or what works for you. I have a combination of decks here, so I have the also chance to see how the energy is intersecting, overlapping sometimes. So if there is a strong message there, we will take it, extract that message. So I try to bring a depth, a sense of like not just the reading, but it's like cards wake up, like I'm being animated and speaking to you, kind of vibe I try to bring to it. I have nice decks with me. Let's start. So Leo friends, I want to get now 3 cards from your fortune reading cards. And the first message, the first fortune for Leos out there, we have the luck. Okay, so this is actually invites some kind of optimism, as it is stated here. Of course, opportunities, and making you to have a strong position in some endeavor with that luck being playing out. Or it can be like a person's arrival, or sometimes, you know, when we interact with other people, they also bring their luck with them, they also bring their fortune with them. So here we are finding something also maybe for you elevating through other person, okay, something in that nature. We have also the world, another opportunity card, another possibility card. World here is also like World Wide Web. So this is actually connecting you not just, I think, to the world, but like to the whole galaxy we are occupying. So there are there is some highly chance that you are opening up yourself to worldwide connections. Of course, it can be through social media, or something that you do, both being a hobby or job, or you are out there, but it's like you find this large, wide opening area. This can be something with regards to in other country for some of you. So opportunities there, it seems, waiting, which is going to make you to set new goals. Of course, they can be financial, and it will help you to catch some new positive aspects, I think. These cards today in your reading can pertain actually any type of life area, so they are not limited to only one life area, I have to say. Just a sec. So I will now add some layers to your reading and see more details to these. Okay, High Priestess is here, Knight of Pentacles is here, and 8 of Wands is here. Okay, just the first message I'm getting from this, Leo, some of you, the first scenario, some of you, after making a very good research about a subject which is like maybe less known, less invested, less studied, less occupied area, you are like finding your chances around it, and it's like maybe you're gonna visit a country, like there is maybe some kind of enterprise at the other side of the world, telling me that you are maybe looking for some lucrative conditions, okay? There can be literally a lot of travel there for you. Also the things you are bringing from 2023 may find now this landing finally to a place, landing, okay? Honor and recognition will likely to come as you especially give labor to what you are like here researching and studying. And here the chances are the more you put to focus and effort and labor to what you are occupying with, the more results it's likely to produce. We have also here France, distant France, close France, France living also in other side of the world. So here we have also some type of a network surrounding you, or this can be literally establishing connections. It can be also a person's, maybe an earth energy arrival to your life. Maybe like this person and you have been like behind the scenes for some time, but now it's like you are aligning your paths and going for something like common. There can be maybe some, again, some, there is a very much this abroad foreign influences here. Yes, and we have the bouquet. It's like the maybe someone is starting, I mean, it starts like friendship and it turns out to be bouquet energy, which is about some bringing you happiness, honors, fame, romance. There can be also some developments if you have a children. There can be also some developments, I think, in your children's, in your child or children's life. I think here some, again, to cover in this general reading, in order to cover some other scenarios for others, I want to go over also some other possibilities here. I think some of Leos out there, you will have these partners, high likely a person who has a business mind or idea, and there is this insight you are gaining about this relationship, and like you want to feel good about this person or this connection. There is definitely also a time, by the way, maybe beginning of 2024, there can be a time you are going like more inward, like more in this you are like keeping your senses to yourself, you are listening your inner voice, your dreams, intuition becomes very valuable, very vivid. But there is also that practical aspect of life which is waiting for you. A person who is also appearing like a friend, a close connection, again, the world that you are connected with through internet. They may not necessarily be in your physical surrounding, but like grounds maybe that ideas or what you have been like keeping to yourself. Maybe someone is like seeing the opportunity in something and inviting you to that new, you know, let's achieve long-term goals kind of energy. They can be very methodological in their approach. So they may be, someone is, let's say, you taking your research results, or maybe you are pretty much equipped with something, Leo. They wanna though like bring it like to life. So you are seeing the collaboration like in between you, or is like the balance of intuition and practicality, let's say. You may also see how your ideas later throughout 2024 is being more focused, like as you maybe decide a practical area that you will be operating from there from now on. So there are some concerns definitely with the material world, but the friend or the friend energy here, it will be very important for you, I think. Whom you are keeping close to yourself, okay, will be very important. Patience, persistence, loyalty, these are very important terms to approach things diligently, methodically will be also very important. But this methodology is actually depending on your spiritual and inner wisdom that you are also carrying within you. I see you are going to find great insights in this journey when it comes to 2024. I also feel you may have, with the Eight of Wands, this is actually a very philosophical card to me, it always feels like, because in the end it's a Sagittarius card. I feel, Leo, you are really gaining this deeper understanding of your own journey as a person. Like some path is finally gaining some meaning for you, okay? You may be even like, how do they say, philosophizing it. I don't know if this is the right kind of word, English word, but it's highly you are going to catch this expansion, like all that secret and preparation. By the way, this may be also something bringing you a reputation, and this may be honor wise or success wise. I mean, it's gonna bring also reputation. So all that mystery, that research, hidden knowledge, or that, you know, rare fields that you are doing your thing there, is actually yes, finding a ground. And the moment it gets to, let's say, public, or like you finally acknowledge this thing, things get more smooth operation, moving smooth operation. They become very swift. They have this forward momentum. Like the second half of the year, the developments here can be faster for you. Though I will see if there will be any challenge with another deck. I will see if the challenges are like also giving us a heads up. I will be also talking about them. But with these cards now currently, with the bouquet, Eight of Wands, this is also like an acknowledgement of an honor and fame, or like this something is getting long term for you, okay? How it is important when it comes to longevity of things. You really need to trust your intuition in this, okay? You have faith in this journey, it says, as it unfolds. For the things, when you have people around you, they can really gain this rapid growth, okay? And as they get this rapid growth, the universe can be also can conspire to propel you also forward. There can be also some hidden knowledge being revealed as you make sure you like grounding it, like you are declaring something important. For instance, if you have a particular audience, follower, or people around you, whatever it takes, I think this is going to be for your highest good. There can be, of course, a high chance for you, but the person can come again through this internet connection, that world or another side of the world. There can be arrival of a new love in the form of friendship first, and then it may like switch to a relationship, okay? But if this person comes as a friend first, or if there is some friendly terms, let it to be friendly and friend-wise thing. Don't try to make it suddenly a love relationship. Because there has to be that friendship activity first there in order to more cement it in the future. It's gonna be ignited later, and then from there I do feel it may intensify actually very quickly. But you will trust your fate and your instincts actually to see through a bit the tail end of the connection. You will have these opportunities. I think it will be very important for you to take the advantage of the opportunity based on current momentum of your time. So a good knowledge around things giving you courage and trust. The more you know, the more you make this research, it's like you will be delivered what you need, let's say, okay? If I have to like pick some words for this reading, I will definitely say this rapid growth, especially from the second half onward, plus the expansion. But the first months is more about like you take a step back and trust what is likely to unfold. With the Pentacle energy, we have slowness. But then again, that rapid growth, that swiftness, that, you know, this is, it's important for things to have this type of momentum rather than being like too quickly to, you know, launch or something like that. So we can definitely talk about that change, that progress, you know, they are all possible there. They are all possible there. I want to get some more cards. So this is the Art Life deck. We will get one card from this deck. There depicts, there are paintings of painters, famous painters, more like from 20th century or 19th century, maybe 17th, we will see. There are also from 14th, 15th century paintings, but there is also like a quote associated with the card, coming from a, let's say, a philosopher or an artist. We will see what you're gonna get. It's a tarot deck, but just a different one. So we have the Deaths, which is the Scorpio energy, and you have the Gustav Klimt's Death and Life together. And from Virgil you have that twitches in my ear, leave, he says, I am coming. It's interesting one, because we were talking about here, as this is a Scorpionic card, it represents other people's money and resources, okay? And also, of course, taxes, loans, sponsorships. Because these things, you know, like that, it always comes after us, right? So that's why also there is that thing, you know, there are two things we cannot live in this world. Does this quote belong to? One of them is that, one of them is taxes, they said, right? So here I think when something taking shape and taking like life, becoming vital, of course it will have its bureaucratic arrangements, like their association, their legal association of all those resources that create to banks, to tax attorneys, to maybe some bureaucratic places. So this one is actually like, you need to take this card like this in this context. Okay, you are now creating a life out of your circumstances. But I'm coming to, you know, what do you owe me there? So yes, definitely, Leo, make sure you have a good accountant, you know, with the tax and the things. Everything is a good, legal, valid, you know. This is going to be very important. If you don't do that, there can be some repercussions there. This is the message it gives. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about some also, let's say, small messages, some small messages, what other messages can be covered for this reading. So, okay, now some Leos, there is something with your partner, of course, can be like, let's say not only, you know, partner, husband, wife, or spousey, but let's say you have that partner or someone, let's say your counterpart, anyone there. It can be your lawyer, it can be your consular, it can be, again, husband, wife, or anyone who is like in the opposite sides. This person or these people in general may carry very, very different characteristics. Okay, they may have the people you are going to encounter all year long may have very different characteristics. They can be creative, they can be loving, they can be powerful, but they can be also commanding. They can be magnetic, with manipulative side. Okay, let's say here the death energy has also a bit control over others, right? So here then the people we maybe interact, they may also have that other side face to them as well. They may have the ability to direct and control others as well. I think we have the dog and the Knight of Pentacles. There is a particular person who is very helpful, but for the rest of your counterparts, there can be very surprising people this year coming, okay? And if you are also Leo rising, by the way, watching this reading, Pluto will be in your 7th house. So what is Pluto? Power. With the Aquarius energy there, this is actually very powerful people who have some collective abilities, very also original. Now here there can be also political figures, maybe highly political figures, people from different walks of life, but let's say their talents and skills are employing them, giving them employment in a way that to run things, like some social organizations, or let's say one of them is the mastermind in a social organization. They maybe run a public office, or maybe they are serving in the service business, but they have this power, let's say. Now their characteristics and their associations, their involvements is likely to affect your undertakings. Okay, so the relationship you establish with this person, I mean people, will be very important. Okay, when it comes to financial, business manners as well. There can be also here a stress, excuse me, on loyal partnerships. There can be really this business and marriage taking place for some of you, like till death parts you apart kind of thing, you know, this loyalty element actually as a symbol it gives. Or things are going well and it's like with this earth energy here, let's say, you need this union and it becomes like a necessity. We need to be, but though careful if people around you in 2024, like, are they possessive? Do they have very darkest secrets? Okay, darkest intimate secrets. You don't want to that a mystery. You want a more transparent connections. It's important, or just be cautious around these people. There can be things which are very secretive and mysterious happening. Well, it can be just also because it keeps your life interesting, they may appear, or it may be like also it may come as a what they are hiding from me kind of thing. It can be. I also feel like you may attract some people who has this karmas, and like in this world they have come to like to finish some things for themselves, and maybe you are the one who will be also helping to them about this. You may be also feeling like, you know, let's say you have this soul, and the soul has that distant past coming from all incarnations, and actually it wants to transform itself, and it needs that at some point unconditional love and that reflection of that divine energy. I have to tell you that in this at these moments it can be very interesting to you know, see what is happening around you as things actually of divine manifestation, whatever you go through. And asking this question like, what is actually trying to teach me? Legal situations attached to financial situations, divorces maybe, okay, karmic connections once again, partnerships going under radar, some interesting sequences, some relationships also with people in the legal field, or people who are dealing with money in general, maybe trying to settle out of court lawsuits, legal fees, you know, fines. That's why you really need to be good with the legal things, okay? Make sure. Or securing some justice for yourself, or what has been unjustly arranged, or it has been, let's say, unfair, you try to secure it, for instance, for yourself. They can be just this small terms. Of course, these are general readings. They are it's not a personal reading to you, but I'm trying to talk about what in general Leo consciousness may go through here as collective Leos out there. So these bits and pieces of terms. Okay, so here we have oh, you have a very dark figure here. You see this guy. Now again, in the 7th house, as we have the Pluto and the Death Tarot card here, when it comes to relationships, please make sure you are not attracting shadowy dark people, okay? Shadowy dark people. There's a big shadow here. So the more the light is, the bigger the shadow gets. So then these people may seem to you first like illuminous, but actually having that big shadow later, okay? People with okay, I did not like the shape of this thing, but you may take it like something threatening. You need to be very cautious with people who are pretty much dark. Okay, now this is a bit like heads up to you, giving you a heads up. This though is more about what you will be foundationally establish, okay? And then with what you're gonna encounter with. So Leo, I think the idea in this reading, making you in a very, putting you into actually a very lucky spot. So there can be some situations where others really would like to be in your place. Simply as that. Like people like finger pointing, okay, I want to be, I wish I would have like your conditions. But for you, actually this is not something like your ego will be flattered. It's like I'm getting into this great path of potentials, which comes with great also responsibilities. You are so focused and determined in your approach to success, and the way that you operate may get someone's attention, especially big places or powerful people. Maybe you have something they need. Who is approaching you? They like your actually very hard-working and reliable features here. The quality you here establish as patience. Okay? So, for instance, you are making this steady and consistent progress towards your goals, and you have these focused efforts which are bringing this rapid advancement and success. Oh, suddenly you are surrounded with people. Some people are like coming and walking towards you. Your success is getting someone's attention. Who is this people, right? What type of place you want to be? Are they really people with hands clean? Are they hands clean people or hands dirty people? So no need to get adventurous with these people there. But if you need to do a professional job, oh, you handshake, you get the things done, and you make them their invoice, give their invoice, and none. But are they more like they are asking? Are they coming for their dirty business, for instance? Do they liking your reliable, responsible, hardworking nature? If you are looking for, I think you should also look for this solid foundation, building the solid foundation. You may really have this swift movement happening there, but this takes someone's attention. I think someone is also approaching you, like for instance, oh, you have a problem, you know, I have a quick resolution to speed it up. Make sure what services you are getting from them. Don't get mingled with very quick resolutions or things. You want to choose slow and steady with good research. We talk about you trust your intuition, and the rest will be coming. You don't want to mix the ice cream and the hot tomato sauce together there. Okay? They are not going to work right together. They cannot be in the same meal. Well, ice cream and tomato sauce, I don't think that I don't know any food, you know, who has this weird combination. So very important, okay, very important. The types, the kinds, the genres of your life will be very important. So then what this is bringing us, I think you may throughout 2024 realize that maybe you will be cutting some toxic people from your life, and this is going to be the best decision you will be making for 2024. And then you keep focused and work hard and jump into action yourself when opportunity arises. So there we are seeing you, the steady and slow will win the race here. Actually, there is an acceleration point. White connections, when you open up yourself to worldly connections, not just fixating on your local thing, I think life happens much better to you, Leo France. I hope you enjoy your reading. It was one of the very interesting readings. It has definitely have these two patterns, but I think you got the message. Don't forget, Leo France, this is after all a general reading. If you would like to have a more personal reading, private reading to you, you need to check the description box below. Happy New Year, and I will speak to you in the next reading. Take good care, Leos. Bye for now.